Hello, grade fours. Welcome to fraction word problems. Yay! You are doing pages 34 and 35 today. And since they are word problems, I am going to do one or two questions per page to help you get started, and then you are going to do the other questions yourself. Okay? Right, so we're going to start on page 34, number 1. So number 1 reads, 5/9 of the community pool is reserved for swimming lengths. What fraction of the pool is not reserved for swimming lengths? So you need to think about, okay, so we have 5/9, okay? Then you need to remember that 9/9 equals a whole, right? So if 5/9 are reserved, then how do we get from 5 to 9 at the top there? Okay, so 5 plus what equals 9? Or you can take 9 minus 5 will give you the answer. Okay, so for both, the answer is 4. Okay, so that means based on that, you will know that 4 is your numerator. The denominator stays the same, it's still 9. So you would write 4/9 in the blank box there. Okay, so 4/9 of the pool is not reserved for swimming lengths. Right, that's all you have to do for number 1. I would suggest you use scrap paper or your math notebook or a lined piece of paper to help you do work. And yeah, to work out the questions. Okay, let's go on to number 2. A pitcher of fruit drink is made by mixing water and canned orange juice. A. If a quarter of the fruit drink is canned orange juice, what fraction of the drink is water? Okay, so again, we know that a quarter is fruit drink. Actually canned orange juice. Oops. All right, so I'm going to write OJ. So that means you're going to do exactly what you did for number 1 to find 2A. So again, you need to know that 4 over 4 equals 1 whole. So you're trying to get from 1 to 4. So that means you can do 1 plus something equals 4, or you can do 4 minus 1 equals your answer. So the answer is 3. So again, the 3 is your numerator, and the denominator stays the same at 4. So you would write 3/4 in the box there. So that means 3/4 of the drink is water. All right, B. I'm going to do some erasing first. Okay, so 2B says, how would the taste of the fruit drink change if half of it were canned orange juice instead of quarter? So now you're putting more fruit drink in it. So what happens if you put more juice than water into it? Basically, it would have more taste. You would taste more of the juice. So you would write it would have more taste and it would be less watery because there's less water. Okay. Or you could say like it would have more taste, or it would be more sweet, or it would be sweeter. Okay. C. If you add more club soda is the fizzy water, okay, to a glass of fruit drink, would the fraction of canned juice in the glass of fruit drink get bigger or smaller? Okay, so now you have water, you have orange juice, and now you're also adding some club soda, okay, to the glass. So the question is, would the canned juice get bigger or smaller after adding another liquid into it? So the answer is the fraction of canned juice in the glass would get smaller. Why? Because you added another liquid. So if you've added another type of liquid, it takes up more space in the glass. And it takes up more space. Okay, so please write the sentences in the lines given to you for B and C. Make sure they're in complete sentences. Capitalize the first letter and the period as well, please, at the end. All right, you are in charge of doing 3 and 4 on page 34 yourself. We're going to move on to page 35. I'm going to do number 5 with you, and you're going to do number 6 and 7 yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to erase. Went to the park. The pictures represent the fraction of time each spent on the swings. So you can see where Leela's is right here, and Ray's is here. Okay, so Leela's is broken down into 6 parts, and Ray's is broken down into 5 parts. So 5A asks, what fraction of the time at the park did Leela spend on the swings? So you're looking at the bold line and where it stops. So it stops at 4/6. So Leela is spent 4/6 of her time on the swings. Okay, so write 4/6 in the box. B. What fraction of time at the park did Ray spend on the swings? So again, looking at the bold line for Ray, where does it stop? It stops at 4/5. So you're going to write 4/5. All right, C. Who spent more time on the swing? So remember, we're comparing 4/6 and 4/5. And if you go back to a few lessons ago, remember if the numerators are the same, you're just looking at the denominator. And the bigger denominator means that there are more parts, and that means it is smaller. Okay? So 4/6 is smaller. So if you were to write it, it would be like this. 4/6 is less than 4/5. So that means 4/5 is greater. Okay? So that means Ray spent more time on the swings. So for C, you're just going to write Ray on the line. Okay? All right. Your job is to do number 6 and 7 yourself. Okay? And then the mark pages, or the answer key, I should say, will be out on Wednesday morning so that you can mark your answers. All right. That's it.